You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
They confuse us with so much life. exercise. We don't know who to trust. That's why I say, Lord, please listen to this prayer that comes from before. Please send us another Moses again. Oh, we just can't go on this way. Please deliver us today. Thank you, make them oppress us stay. So the children could see them day. Make them get on their knees and pray.
I say you get up one morning, your elders have something. You don't know how they get it, but you want to use it. But if you ask them old people to get the things what they went through, ask them this any day, and your parents sure to say, black man have to keep on jamming, or black man to get a little something. Make up your mind, brother, that you're able to get a pulley and jam with the devil. Why? Black man have to keep on jamming, or black man to get a little something. Make up your mind, brother, that you're ready to swim offshore and hold your boat steady. Black man have to keep on jamming, or black man to get a little something. So when you hear you get a little something with that dragon eye, you keep watching, because I don't tell you already. Black man don't get nothing easy. I say you get up one morning, and oil money running. How it come you don't know, so that it care how the thing go. But if they read about Uriah, they wanna find out the pressure. How we get so much old hell to get a penny from TLL. Black man have to keep on jamming, or black man to get a little something. You got to take up your own cash money, pay people for your own refinery. Black man have to keep on jamming, or black man to get a little something. Make up your mind to be a magician, to make money out of scrap iron. Black man have to keep on jamming, or black man to get a little something. So when you hear you get a little something with that eagle eye, you keep watching, because I don't tell you already. Black man don't get nothing easy. I say we get up one morning, independence happening, getting the thing come easy. Now they're taking liberty, but if they know about petition, we are to send to England for some woman to tell we in this colony free. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. You got to go to conference in England to get independence in your own land. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. People hold you, humiliate you, turn on and sell you, and then they free you. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. So when you hear you get a little something with that dragon eye, you keep watching, because I don't tell you already. Black man don't get nothing easy. So when a black man gets something, he got to start thinking to get it there easy. He got to practice economy, from getting it from the slave master to become the land owner. Brother, it's a terrible journey, packed with plenty brutality. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. You got to rise up, you got to stand up, make up your mind, you will always stay on top. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. You got to go to conference in England to get independence in your own land. Black man have to keep on jamming. refinery. Black man have to keep on jamming. For black man to get a little something. Make up your mind to be a magician, to make money out of scrap iron. Black man.
Keep me as the apple of thine eye. Hide me under the shadow of thy wing. O Lord, my Savior. It's so hard to deal with personal struggle. So sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother. It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover my head. Satan want me dead. Cover my back from human attack. So Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. People see you smile, but don't know the hurt that you're feeling. Even as God's child, at times your heart does be bleeding. Where can you go when you're really looking for healing? Who know how to flow when your soul needs some restoring? So Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me home from evils unknown. Cover my feet so I'll never retreat. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover my brother, cover my sister, them who under pressure. Cover the preacher, every church worker, the young believer. Cover the worship leader and intercessor, every gospel minister. Cover. Jesus alone is the one who has the real answer. The one on the throne is the true and loving Father. He will hold your hand and keep you from going under. He will make you stand and let you know he's a fixer. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me mind. You know the struggle sometimes. Cover me mouth, that the wrong thing wouldn't come out. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover the Christian in the midst of aggression with the power of your right hand. Jesus, cover them helpless children. Jesus, defend them. Send help from heaven. Jesus, cover all them radio stations that blessing the nation. Grant divine protection. Jesus, cover me.
Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity. An important attribute in successful people is their impatience with negative thinking and negative acting people. As you grow, your associates will change. Some of your friends will not want you to go on. They will want you to stay where they are. Friends that don't help you climb will want you to crawl. Your friends will stretch your vision or choke your dream. Those that don't increase you will eventually decrease you. Consider this. Never receive counsel from unproductive people. Never discuss your problems with someone incapable of contributing to the solution, because those who never succeed themselves are always first to tell you how. Not everyone has a right to speak into your life. You are certain to get the worst of the bargain when you exchange ideas with the wrong person. Don't follow anyone who's not going anywhere. With some people you spend an evening. With others, you invest it. Be careful where you stop to inquire for directions along the road of life. Wise is the person who fortifies his life with the right friendships. If you run with wolves, you will learn how to howl. But if you associate with eagles, you will learn how to soar to great heights. A mirror reflects a man's face, but what he is really like is shown by the kind of friends he chooses. The simple but true fact of life is that you become like those with whom you closely associate, for the good and the bad. Note, be not mistaken. This is applicable to family as well as friends. Yes, do love, appreciate, and be thankful for your family, for they will always be your family, no matter what. Just know that they are human first, and though they are family to you, they may be a friend to someone else and will fit somewhere in the criteria above. In prosperity, our friends know us. In adversity, we know our friends. Never make someone a priority when you are only an option for them. If you are going to achieve excellence in big things, you develop the habit in little matters. Excellence is not an exception. It is a prevailing attitude.
Yes, 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 yes. Let me say a special hello to all the WZYE 95.9 FM listeners, of course, ladies and gentlemen. It's in the village with the DAT Triplets on WZYE 95.9 FM. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we come to you every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday from 7 to 10 p.m. And you know, we say it here. We originate in the village. We don't imitate. We welcome each and every one. Doesn't matter what color t-shirt you wear. You wear a purple t-shirt, a maroon t-shirt, a salmon t-shirt. We welcome you. Doesn't matter what planet you're from. You're from Mazatanius, Venerius, Sonarius. Each and every one is welcome in the village with the DAT Triplets on WZYE 95.9 FM. Let me bring in 1/3 of the DAT Triplets. My partner, the one and only, the man himself, the man who went to Palaseco Government Secondary School, the man who was the former commissioner in Newark, the man Thomas E. Marshall Nisbet. Boy, Tommy, welcome.
Good evening, good evening. And how are you today, Professor Wall Street?
Splendiferous day today, Tommy. Fantabulous day. Wonderful-licious day today. Let me put it that way.
All righty.
Wonderful-licious day today. Yeah. So how was your day?
Quite good, quite good. Thank you for asking.
Well, yeah, you know, Tommy, things looking up. I went to the track today. I ran 2 miles, 15 minutes and 44 seconds. So Tommy, what I've decided to do, right? You know, sometimes you just get inspired to do certain things. So I made a post about a week ago, right? And I was talking about the difficulties I was going through with the 3 different injuries I had, right? And I was running on the track today. And whenever I run, it kind of gives me the best concentration and I come up with some of my best ideas. So while I was running, I said, you know what? I have to set a goal for myself. So what I did while I was running, Tommy, the World Masters Track and Field Championships is in 2024. It's going to be in Sweden, August the 13th to the 24th. And I'm going through this while I'm running now, right? I said, you know what? I'm going to set a goal for myself to win the gold medal in the men's 800 and 1500 in my age group. right? So when I was finished running, I then did a live, and I put my goal out into the public space.
Right into the ethers.
There we go. You got to put it out there. You got to put it out there. You can't keep it to yourself, and that's just something for people too. If you have a goal, you somehow got to get it out into the universe. So I got it out into the universe, and now it's incumbent on me to put in the type of work in order to make that accomplishment. I got a good bit of time. It's August, so we're in October. So I got about 10 months, I would say.
Yep, 10 months.
Right. So I got 10 good months of training in order for me to get there, and I have a belief in myself that I can get it. And you know what also happened, Tommy? I put a quote with it, right? And I want to read that quote for you because I think that was very important with respect to that quote. And
Do you know who hold the records now in those meets?
you want me to be honest with you, Tommy? To be very honest with you,
True.
you know what? I don't really check who owns the record. I only check what the world record is. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And before we done tonight, as a matter of fact, I don't remember exactly, but before we done tonight, I will get you those times, and I'll get you the person name as well. And the quote was, Tommy, the only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. So, I have kind of put myself on a sort of a track that I know. Don't remember, I haven't really competed in 2 years, right? But I've been training. I've been training now for all this time. And when I got injured and I got to take time off, I just take time off. So the last time I ran in the World Championships, I think was in 2019. I won the 800 and the 1500 gold medals in my age group. But that was about 4 years ago. It's a long time.
Now you're in a different age group.
Tommy, you so intelligent, that man. It's unbelievable.
Oh yeah.
In
All right.
August, I will be in a new age group. So that means to say that I will be like one of the young guns in my age group in August.
So you
So
plan on taking advantage of the older heads, huh?
I don't put it like that, Tommy. Because now if I run, the younger guys consider taking advantage of me. I don't go to take advantage of them. I go to win the gold medal.
All right.
But that's interesting. That's how a lot of people look at it. It's like, but the age groups go. It's in category of 4 years. For example, it's like 40 to 44, 45 to 49, 50 to 54, 55 to 59. So it's the only place in the world where people don't mind aging. Think about it.
I guess you get better as you age.
Correct. And you get better opportunities as you age.
Correct.
So yeah, that's what happened today, and so I look forward to that and continue to do the type of work that I have to do. It takes a lot of work, but I was never afraid of hard work, growing up in Chumaka, Clavanto. So, you know, and so I'm chronicling my journey to the World Masters Track and Field Championship in Sweden in 2024.
Once you believe, you will achieve.
Yeah. That's the first thing, Tommy. You had to believe first, The first thing in life, you had to believe that it could be done. Some people say certain things are hopeless. I tell people that I drop the less and I put full, and I say most things are hopeful. And people always says, well, that's impossible. I also tell them, impossible spells I am possible.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just a little bit of inspiring people for a better tomorrow. So let's go to the chat, Tommy.
I saw we have Lana first today, huh?
Yeah, boy. Let me give Lana a round of applause, boy. Lana come back, boy.
Lana came back with a bang.
Yeah, boy. I'll give Lana a round of applause for that. Yeah, Lana, you gotta get a round of applause for that, man. You know? For me, before we get to the chat, right? Have you seen the video with the guy who's sitting in the car and he talk about anybody wanted something, a government office, get in contact with him and he give out his number. He says he doesn't have I don't know if anybody in the chat saw it. He lost his mother like in 1992. He doesn't have any siblings. He lived by himself. You know, he's having a hard time, and it looked like if he's suicidal. I'm not gonna play it. And the reason
I didn't see it.
I'll send it to you. And the reason why I'm not gonna play it is because, you know, YouTube kind of funny sometimes. You know, and they might want to ban you or ban the channel for 2 weeks or so because of that type of information. You know, and also, Tommy, did you see the crows eating the Israel flag?
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna share that one though. I think I could share that one.
The crows eating an Israeli flag?
Yes. One crow took the Israeli flag off the let me see here. Let me see if I could get that. Took it off the flagpole and dropped it. And dropped it down, man. Let me see if I could get that one here.
That's not a good sign.
I was amazed, Tommy.
If it's symbolic,
Hold on, man. This is it. Hold on, man.
Orev,
Hold on.
anarchist, hello.
Okay. Yeah, let me try to see if I could get this one here. This is interesting. Crows on Israeli flag.
Sure, it wasn't a program, John.
Huh?
It wasn't a program, John.
Oh, they have crows.
I don't know. I'm saying maybe they made a drone into a crow.
Ah. No, that's a good one. That will be a very. Okay, hold on. Let me stop that. Let me stop that. Yeah, I mean that'd be very interesting, Tommy. Okay, let me see if I could bring that up here now. I gotta get rid of something here. Okay, I think I could get rid of this. No, let's see. Let me see if I could get it here. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, I actually just received it. And I was like, I was somewhat amazed. Okay. I can't get that there. All right, let me take off this one here and see. Hold on, man. It's interesting. And Tommy, the reason why we have the background that we have there is because we want to get into the water problem in Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah.
And we want to come up with some solutions to the water problem in Trinidad and Tobago. And maybe some of these solutions are things that might be in place already and we just don't know about it. But we need to start really thinking. So here it is. Here's the video. Watch this.
עזוב את הדגל. הלו, אדוני. עורב. אנרכיסט, הלו. עזוב את הדגל, בכלל. אני בשוק. עורב, מה? אני בהלם. אני בשוק. קראו לי את כל הדגל. זה דגל ישראל.
נכון שיש לנו קרע במדינה, אבל למה אתם קוראים לי את הדגל שלי? איזה אגרסיבי. זה הדגל שלי! הוא גנב לי, הוא קרא לי אותו לגזרים. האמת, בדיוק כמו שהמדינה שלנו כרגע קרואה לגזרים. בואי, אתה ממש רוצח סדרתי. סבתא, תראי מה הוא עושה. אני בהלם. טוב שזה...
Homie boy,
That's a mechanical crow, boy.
you feel that's it had to be three of them. but there are drones in their body, then that thing to fly.
Something them crow are programmed.
They might have be programmed. They might have be trained crows, boy. Right?
They can be wild.
It just seemed like, you know, and you know, Tommy, I think a lot of people in the Caribbean really don't understand the deal between
the dynamics of what is going on in that.
It's more than what's meet the eye.
Of course, who knows? No.
And there is a lot of things that happens behind the scenes that many of us don't know about. I saw a video today. I'm not going to play that one either. And they were talking about some of the things that happens in Palestine by the Israel soldiers. You know, and the certain type of treatment that's meted out to, you know, the Palestinians.
Of course.
You know, and a lot of people don't understand it. We just see what's happening now, and you know, we try to come to some sort of conclusions from that. But
people can't even wrap their head around it. Being a refugee in your own land. Let's think about it. You living in Trinidad. You're a Trinidadian living in a refugee camp.
Yeah. And the Jamaica police come in on behalf of CARICOM and doing you all kind of things.
Yep.
In your own land. So there is more than meets the eye. You see, there was a lot to uncover, a lot to untap with respect to this relationship. And in order for you to get to the bottom of this, it's going to take a long time. And, you know, the only thing I see, Tommy, is that, you know, if I'm in my own country, you know, how could I have other people controlling me, doing me all kind of different things, and I'm in my own country, you know? So
how can you become a second-class citizen in your country?
Right. Correct. You know, you're like a stepson or a stepchild in your own country. You know, so I think, you know, a lot of people just look at what's happening now with the war, and, you know, some people may look at it and say, well, you know, Trinidad is going to benefit from this war because oil prices are going to go up. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I just think that, you know, we have to look at this thing. You have to get a history of this thing in order to truly understand it. You know? Okay, so let's go to the chat. Of course, Lana was in first. Lana, welcome. Blessings to my village family.
Blessings to you, Lana.
Lana said blessings, and Sam, Tommy, and Diana, love in the house.
No doubt, no
Nadia,
doubt.
Nadia was in next. Nadia said good night.
Good night,
Everyone,
Nadia.
blessings. And
Nadia,
Nadia,
Nadia, we're not taking anything away from you. You just got trumped tonight, but it's okay. We still love
yeah,
you.
yeah, Nadia said good night to you. And Sam, good night to you, Tommy. Hey, Troy Smith was in third, boy. Troy Smith gave you phone early today, boy. Early, boy. He's get Troy phone his food early today. Good night to all the ladies in the village. Nadia, Ruth,
Lovely, lovely ladies.
Lana, and Diana. Yeah, Troy Smith gave phone early, boy. Troy Smith learned too, boy. He's separating the males from the females. Yes. Good night to all the kings in the village. And Sam, Tommy, Ulrich, Vonnie, Blessing Store.
Same to
Raj,
you, Troy.
Rajvi inside, boy. Rajvi said, Nadia, what's on the menu today? Rajvi want to know what Nadia brewing up, boy. Troy Smith says, answer now Israel and the Palestinian war. Oil will go up, and this P&M closed Petrochain where the industry should be making millions. Poor management and failures. Okay, Troy.
Yep.
Now, Rajvi asks, Wall Street, have you seen us in talks with Venezuela to start lifting some sanctions? You mean in talk with the US?
That's who has the last word.
Yeah. I mean, they could talk with Venezuela all they want. Eh? Tommy, did I miss something there?
I think we know good and well that Washington runs the show.
Yeah, Washington runs the show. If Washington tells Trinidad, you can't do nothing with Venezuela, that is it. They can't do nothing. I mean, they could jump high, jump low, you know. But Tommy, but you know the video that we played Sunday night caused a whole thing on Monday, in Trinidad, I don't know.
Naturally, with what was with the that show with Miss Felix and the young man who was um, sounding like an expert.
Yeah. Oh God. Well, yes. And Tommy, I have some other fact checking to do. I hear some things in the parliament that I'm currently working on fact checking it. You know, I'm currently working on or Raj, we say they're talking to the USA. Who's talking to the USA?
I'll take this call
Trinidad?
right quick.
Yeah. Khalid, good night. Good night to you, Khalid. You know, who's talking to Venezuela? Trinidad talking to the US, or is Venezuela talking to the US? Who's talking to who? You know, because that's very interesting. You know, because at the end of the day, before Trinidad could actually do anything with Venezuela, um, Khalid asks, who is willing to accept the Minister of National Security Hines' sincere apology? Yeah. We will get into that. Yeah. But what we want to talk about tonight, folks. We want to talk about Bijram, welcome, but you're inside. Oh, Rajvi said USA and Venezuela is talking. Let me see. Are they talking to Venezuela about what's going on in Trinidad? What's with is USA and Venezuela?
Are they talking with them or at them?
I don't know. I'm trying. Is Venezuela in talks about sanctions? Let's see. Let's see what it comes up with. Let's see. So, the USA in talk with Venezuela about sanctions. Okay. Okay. So according to recent news article by Reuters, the United States and Venezuela have been in talks to provide sanction relief to Caracas by allowing at least one additional foreign oil firm to take Venezuelan oil for debt repayment if President Nicolas Maduro resumes negotiation with the opposition in Mexico. Another news article by U.S. News report that the U.S. is considering a specific offer to reframe oil sanctions on Venezuela so crude buyers in Europe and other regions can resume imports of Venezuelan oil in a structured, organized way. Okay. So that would be of great help to Trinidad and Tobago. Right?
True. Yep.
Yeah, if that is, then maybe the United States might be willing to ease some of the sanctions so Trinidad and Venezuela can work their stuff out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that'd be a good idea. You know? So Bijram, welcome. Fishing Pond, look on how you all going on, people. Bijram say you fed up here. Keep the faith, Bijram. Keep the faith. Keep the faith. Don't look at all these flights don't look at all the flights in the staircase. Only look at the first flight. You know? Highly inside, what acts. So folks, the reason why we have the background, Trinidad likely to solve water problems
By
right in 1960. Yeah. So we will think, Tommy, that this is a newspaper article in 58 or 59, right?
Yep. It's true.
Right. So we almost 63 years later. Right. So let's listen to this one here.
Councillor for Cedros, Shankar Tilak Singh says this problem is nothing new. According to him, WASA has too many excuses.
It's the same story they keep telling you over and over, that they're having problems at the plant, the pressures are low, the throughput in the Granville treatment plant, it's low for reasons as they have two wells off, well 17 and well 9, continue to be tripping through to TNTEC issue, low voltage within the district, that every time from the evening into midnight, the regular power failures in those areas due to low voltage.
The councillor claims that even when there is water running through the taps, it is not safe for drinking.
And then the quality of the water that they will get, they only could use it for flushing toilets or even probably washing. They can't even wash the toilet, but it's settled to actually get, because it is so contaminated that you can't even drink it. So you have to buy drinking water. You have to buy water for your washing and so on. And if that is politics, Marlon, then something wrong with our society today, because water is life. And I shouldn't see red or yellow when it comes to our water supply.
He is calling on the Minister of Public Utilities to respond to the cries of the people of Cedros, noting that schools have also been impacted.
The Granville RC was affected, and if they didn't get any supply as of last night, it will probably continue to be out. We already have challenges in the Caracas Government School, and to extend some of we get reports from the Fullerton RC School. Those are the schools that they pay close attention in terms of a truck one supply.
When contacted by TV6 News, Public Utilities Minister Marvin Gonzalez said WASA interrupted their 24/7 supply to send water to Cedros residents. Nicole M. Romani, TV6 News.
So
No. How much is stated for WASA in the budget?
okay. Public utilities budget is $3.018 billion, $195 million more than last year.
With a B, right?
Yeah, billions.
Now tell me something. Do you think you probably don't know anything about, you and I both don't know anything about water delivery. But I can assure you that if I'm given a job, I don't want to put myself out like that, but if I'm given a job, I'll resolve that issue.
You know, Tommy, I tell you, right? I believe that we are not waterologists. Is that something as that? Well, I don't think Marvin Gonzalez is a waterologist, right? Right, and he's the minister of public utilities. I really go ahead.
Even if it means going around WASA and hiring private contractors to do what's needed, I would have done it and get it done once and for all, because I'm controlling the purse. If that is so, I don't know. Is he controlling the purse, the budget?
Well, I guess once it is posted to the ministry, the minister and the permanent secretary is in charge of it, right? I will think so. You know, but Tommy, I think the water problems in Trinidad is an easy fix, but I just don't think that the people who are in charge of fixing it are really serious about fixing it. I just don't think so.
What happened? If they fix it, tanks will stop selling?
Tell me, I tell you, you're too intelligent, you know. I tell you that, though. You understand? You know, when tanks selling, people get in. You know what I'm saying? When tanks selling,
right,
people get in. So the more I make water scarce, the more tank you sell, right? And you know, I could get, because without me, you can't sell plenty tanks, you know. You understand? If I ration the water, you see? And I think that's part of the problem in Trinidad and Tobago. Big problem. Because I mean, we talking this talk since 1960, and people still suffering in 2023 for water. Still suffering. Eh? Still suffering for water.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine the excuses? Low power. That based on what I was just hearing you play.
Low power. Let's listen to that again.
Let's listen to it. Issues with TNTech.
Yeah, let's listen to it again.
Councillor for Cedras, Shankar Tilak, says this problem is nothing new. According to him, WASA has too many excuses.
It's the same story they keep telling you over and over, that they're having problems at the plant, the pressures are low, the throughput in the Granville treatment plant, you know, it's low for reasons as they have two wells off, well 17 and well 9, continue to be tripping through to TNTech issue, low voltage within the district, that every time from the evening into midnight, the regular power failures in those areas due to low voltage.
The councillor claims that even when there is water running through the taps, it is not safe for drinking.
And then the quality of the water that they will get, they only could use it for like flushing toilets, or even probably washing. They can't even wash the toilet, but it's settled to actually get, because it is so contaminated that you can't even drink it. So you have to buy drinking water. You have to buy water for your washing and so on. And if that is politics, Malan, then something wrong with our society today, because water is life. And I shouldn't see red or yellow when it comes to our water supply.
He is calling on the Minister of Public Utilities to respond to the cries of the people of Cedras, noting that schools have also been impacted.
The Granville RC was affected, and if they didn't get any supply as of last night, it will probably continue to be out. We already have challenges in the Carcass Government School, and to an extent, some of we get reports from the Fullerton RC School. Those are the schools that they pay close attention in terms of a truck one supply.
When contacted by TV6 News, Public Utilities Minister Marvin Gonzalez said WASA interrupted their 24/7 supply to send water to Cedrus residents. Nicole M. Romani, TV6 News.
Gonzalez number. Let me see if I have Marvin Gonzalez number. I don't think I have the number, you know. Let me see if I could ask somebody to send it to me. Nah, I don't have it. Let me see if I could get this person to send it to me. Let me see this.
All you have to do is look at places that don't have water issues, what they've done, some of the techniques they've used, and employ those techniques.
Tommy, there have to be outside factors that water continues to be a problem in Trinidad and Tobago. I really don't think it's a problem with the water itself. You know, like you say, I think a problem with an accessory to getting the water. You know, like they say accessory to crime, accessory to getting the water. I think that's what it is. I really think they can get you the water, but I think that there's a lot of other things, nefarious activities going on with water distribution in Trinidad and Tobago. You know, I mean, whatever used to go by you when you was up there, whatever used to go by you.
Water goes.
Huh?
Where you mean? In what town?
No, in where you live. You know, when you was growing up, whatever used to go by all you.
Every once in a while.
Or once in a while.
Yeah, every once in a while, water will go.
Okay, so up by us, up in Chumakak, every day water go, every single day.
When I was growing up, we lived at the bottom of a run. So even when other people didn't have water, we had apparently based on at the bottom of an incline.
Yeah, no. We every single day water would go, and then we have to traverse a standpipe maybe a half mile away to bring water. Yeah, we had to carry water.
But I remember we didn't have water on our premises. Everybody went to the standpipe and got water.
Yeah, it was just a normal thing for us. It was just normal.
Because once they ran and gave everybody connectivity or connections rather.
I don't know if people in the chat growing up, if they had water problems as well. Growing up, folks, did you guys also have water problems? Troy Smith say, answer is common sense. What money the desalination plant gives US dollars, and who will guard the guard? You know? I mean, when we come back, we're going to give some solutions to the water problem in Trinidad and Tobago. You know, we can't just be talking about the problems. We also have to talk about the solutions as well.
Correct.
You know, yeah, we can't be part of the solution and only want to deal with the problem. You know, we have to deal with the problems and give solutions as well. But Tommy, it just baffles me, man. It baffles me that across the world, all the people who have done things with regard to water and have improved tremendously, it seems like as the years go by, we are getting worse. We don't seem to be improving. And I know you got to pay salaries and all that kind of thing, but with a budget of $3 billion, I know you got to pay salaries, you got a lot of things to do, but you get an additional 195 million this year. 195 million, you know.
Let's say it costs $1 million to put a water tower in every district. How many millions would that be? Even let's say
41 million. 41 constituency.
Yeah, because we know how a water tower could keep your water supply at all time. You wouldn't have to be talking about power issues and so on and so forth, because the tower gives you gravity feed. So you can always have water in your taps.
Yeah, it just baffles me that in this day and age, we still cannot deal with water problems. Okay. Troy says the reason why you don't get water in Chumaka, there's land slippage, and there are old 6-inch pipe that cause a lot of leaks. Okay. But that's an easy fix. You know the water tower by Jones Beach? Yeah, I know that. It was built back in the 1920s. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I never forget Jones Beach. I remember when I first came to this country, somebody told me that we go to the beach. And I went to Jones Beach. I said, that is a beach? The water brown and sunny. I mean, even go in that water. You understand?
I've never gone into the water at Jones Beach either.
No, they call that a beach. I see people in there swimming, you know.
Hey, if you don't have any choice, what you gonna do?
You know what?
How many options you have? What do you know? That's what you go for. What you know.
You are right. You when that is all you know, And you know, Tommy, there's a reservoir in Lavantil. They have a big reservoir in Lavantil, you know.
On the hill.
Yeah. I wonder what it do with that. No, seriously, anybody know what is? Well,
maybe somebody inside can tell us.
Yeah, Troy, what about the reservoir they have up Lavantil Hill? It's a big a big thing, you know, Tommy. We had to pass that every day. Right? Troy said they need to run PVC. And in this day and age, it's easy to fix that problem. It's easy to fix them problems.
They have to have the desire and the will.
Yeah, the testicular fortitude, I say. Because it just does seem like if we had the testicular fortitude, man.
It's sad.
It's very sad. Folks, stick and stay. Stay put, stay strong. It's Ansem. Sometimes I want to use is Wall Street, Uncle Tommy and you in the village on WZYE 95.9 FM. Stay put, stay strong. We'll be right back after this short message.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Have to slave night and day for next to nothing pay, so they can't see the way. We don't enjoy equal facility like Pharaoh and company. Brainwashing we say we free. We just can't hold this way. We just can't hold this way. Please deliver us today. Time to make them oppress us pay. We just can't hold this way. So the children could see their way. We just can't hold this way.
of course, we just can't go on this way. So, Tommy, I want to leave this music in the background. I'm trying something new. If it's
Alright.
too loud, let me know if it's too loud, right? I want to leave it in the background. Are you hearing it there?
Yeah, not really.
Okay, let me try here. How about there?
You can hear something playing, but it's not pronounced.
Okay. Listen. I don't want it too loud though. I'll leave it like that in the background.
Yeah, that could work.
Yeah, let that work. You know what? I'm hearing it a little too loud. I'm gonna turn it down. But that's all right. It just plays in the background. All right. So folks, we are back with you. It's in the village with Uncle Tommy on Wall Street on WZYE 95.
Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street.
You and this Professor Wall Street. Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street in the village on WZYE 95.9 FM. Right. So folks, we have problems. Let's talk about the solutions now, right? Let's see if we can give some solutions to this problem. So I think, Tommy, some of these things. Oh, I'm trying to get that guy number. Nah. Okay, here we go. Okay, hold on. So here are 10 solutions to the water problems in Trinidad and Tobago. Improve the efficiency of the water supply system. That's academic, right? This includes reducing water losses from leaks and pipe bursts, as well as improving the efficiency of water pump and treatment plants. That's kind of straightforward, isn't it?
Well, but it's also very general. Water pumps and treatment plants.
Yeah. So here is a good one.
We need them to modernize the treatment and the pumping and storage method, so that they don't need to pump to all the various facilities. Instead, they have one pumping mechanism that pumps to a tower that feeds the entire area through I just said it a little while ago.
That's all right. It's going to come to you. The next thing to do is increase the use of rainwater harvesting. Rainwater harvesting is a simple and effective way to collect and store rainwater for use in non-potable applications such as irrigation, washing, and cleaning. That makes so much sense. Do we do that in Trinidad and Tobago?
I don't think so.
Okay. Third one, recycle and reuse wastewater. Wastewater can be treated and reused for a variety of purposes such as irrigation, industrial use, and even drinking water. Do they do that?
Nope. Not that I know of.
I think they do this one though. Develop new water sources. This includes desalination, which is the process of moving salt from seawater to produce fresh water. They do that.
Right.
Yeah, I know they do that. Promote water conservation. This can be done through public education campaign as well as through pricing mechanism that encourage people to use water more efficiently. I would think they do that.
Yeah, I see from time to time that they try to encourage people to conserve.
Next, protect water resources. This includes protecting watersheds from deforestation and pollution and managing groundwater resources sustainably. I don't think they do that.
Nope.
Right? Invest in water research and development. This includes developing new technologies for water conservation, water treatment, and water reuse. They could take part of that 195 million and do that. Strengthen water governance. This includes developing clear and effective water policies and regulations, as well as creating situations that can effectively manage water resources. You would think that they're doing that, but it doesn't seem so with all the problems that we have. Right. Here we go, Tommy. This is the one. Okay. Just disappeared. This is the one that I think is important. Right. Hold on. Let me get back here. All of a sudden, my phone. Okay, here it is. Last one is. No, second to last one. Promote public-private partnership. The private sector can play a role in investing in water infrastructure and providing water services. You think they do that?
No. If the private sector comes in, water is going to have to be metered.
Mm-hmm. That's okay. Empower communities to manage their own water resources. This can be done by providing communities with training and resources to implement sustainable water management. That's another excellent idea. And finally, it is important to know that solving the water problems in Trinidad and Tobago will require sustained effort from all stakeholders, including the government, private sector, and the public.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep.
So, folks, that is 10 solutions to the water problems that we're facing in Trinidad and Tobago. Tommy, take it for a minute. I got a voicemail. I want to listen to this voicemail. Take it for a minute.
Yeah, well, it's water we're talking about. And water is necessary for life. Water is life because the human body is mostly made up of water. So water has to be taken seriously. Because without water, after oxygen, which is air for your body, next thing you need, you can't do without is water. Water is not just for drinking, but also for washing, for keeping clean, for sanitation. What are we going to do without water? That's why I was touched when or concerned when I heard that they cut off water supply to the people in the Gaza today, so knowing that water is so important. Because you cut off water, you're trying to cut their lives short. I don't know how long we can survive without water, but in Trinidad, people are under serious pressure. People are doing and have done all kinds of stuff to get water, and continues to do all kinds of stuff in order to make sure that water get to their homes. So water is essential. No matter how you look at it, water is critically essential. You back?
Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, I was just listening to something, then I was watching some videos that was sent. When I got a chance, I'll go try and play those videos. Yeah. Curtis Monteshad, welcome. Captain Singh says, put meters and charge by the gallon. Captain, you see, Tommy, I think the things that we need to do. So there is no meters in Trinidad.
Are
there meters in Trinidad? Water meters. That's the question I should ask.
We were in a project that I did. We were instructed to install meters or make allowance for meters. So the infrastructure on some of the new government housing has the water
Water
meter
meters.
capability. I don't know if they did put the meters in place, but capability was, or the infrastructure was put in place for it.
Capability and doing it is two different things, you know, Tommy.
I'm not sure if they metered the houses, but I know we had to put the infrastructure in place, which we did.
So somebody's saying it's a managed, I would say a management problem, not workers on the ground. You know, but for me, it always seems to me that there is no sustained actions regarding certain things. They start, they stop. When the problem arises again, they start back up. Start, stop, start, stop, start, stop. There is no sustained activity
You see,
regarding the,
you cannot hold the people feet to the fire if you're not delivering. You have to deliver. There has to be a level of consistency.
correct. There has to be some kind of consistency because I don't see how you ain't get water today. You protest for 5, 6 days, and you're going back to normal. And people know that you're going to do it for 5, 6 days. Something has to be sustained. It shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be like that. You know, you should be getting water without having to go protest to get water.
It should be treated as something urgent and critical.
But we don't.
It has to be treated with urgency at all times.
So a problem like water, right? And there's 195 additional millions in the budget. How long are you going to just be throwing money at a problem and really not coming up with solutions?
You
How
know
long?
what?
Yeah.
Let's hope that they have solutions this time. Because there's life, there's hope. Let's hope.
All right. Yeah, I have hope too. Uh, I have hope. And
But don't hold your breath.
so you just give hope and you take it away just like that? No, you
That's
give hope and then you take it away.
by saying that do not hold your breath.
Correct is right. I just don't feel, Tommy. I doesn't get a sense of the people themselves, boy, really and truly are committed to change. I just don't get that. You know, up here, when things start, it's going on for months. Months, you know. Don't matter if it's winter, summer, spring, fall, it's going on, man.
And it don't matter if the administration changes,
It's still going on.
it goes till the end.
It goes till the end until they see some things happen, and then they said, okay, good. But, you know, we start up hot and sweaty in Trinidad, and 2, 3 days later, people get fed up, tired, and they're going back to normal. Normal.
What I experience most and see most is that you will be doing a project that takes a bit of time. An election comes around, and there's a change in managers, or should I say administrators. And what happens? Everything stops because they have to analyze. And while they analyze, all the work that you've done start going to naught. Once it's time to really finish the project, you have to start all over again, or do correction on what you let go down because it runs down. And that's a waste of resources over and over and over, spinning
But,
top of the mud.
but Tommy, as you say that, right? We just had the LGE in Trinidad, right? Almost every single day, you were saying about local government reform, local government reform. you were hearing about property tax, property tax, property tax. When is the last time you hear them discuss local government reform in Trinidad and Tobago? Talk anything about that. Talk whether the councillors are full-time, part-time.
Before
Right?
the election is the last time I heard about it. Right up
And
until the election.
right, and we just say about property tax in the budget, right? But after that, it like no big deal until something comes out. When it comes out that you have to pay it, people go start to make noise. But the horse already bolted the stable. The
That's right.
toothpaste is already out of the tube. You can't put it back in.
Correct.
You know, before the toothpaste comes out of the tube, deal with it. You know, and people are just sitting there and it's like, yeah, yeah. I thought I would have seen people marching in Trinidad and Tobago to tell the government we want commercial property tax before residential property tax.
No, don't give any ideas that would put you in disrepute now.
No, well, it's not disrepute, and you know, and today is only Tuesday, but I think one of our questions on Monday to the national public of Trinidad and Tobago is, you know, which would you prefer to have first, commercial property tax or residential property tax?
Absolutely.
Which one? You understand? Because
Well, you're trying to force them to think now, huh?
well, yeah, you had them to think. Yeah, you want them to think. You want them to think. You know, think. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it seemed to me like, oh, what's the big deal? It's only $50 a month. You know what I mean? $600 for the year. What's the big deal? A man checking your money for you, eh? You understand? A next man checking your dollars.
Yep.
And you know what I would like to find out too, Tommy? What is the pension plan for parliamentarians? Let me Google that. What is the parliamentarian plan? Parliamentarian plan. What is the pension plan for parliamentarians in Trinidad and Tobago? What is the...
Did somebody suggest that the president and the prime minister receives their full monthly salary up until their death?
I don't know.
So who said that? Gary?
Gary.
Abul?
Okay. I think he said something to that effect, you know, for parliamentarians in Trinidad and Tobago. What is the pension plan? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is what it says, right? According to a news article by the Trinidad and Tobago news blog, the pension arrangement for judges and parliamentarians in Trinidad and Tobago were revised in 2014. Under the new arrangement, the Chief Justice received the highest pension of $93,223 per month tax-free, while members of the Parliament and the Senate are beneficiaries of major improvement in the retirement benefits. In order to qualify for any parliamentary pension, a minister or backbencher or senator must serve a minimum period of 4 years in Parliament. Such a person will receive 1/3 of their salary and allowances of the current holder as pension. Currently, the sum will be $20,515, up from $6,838.33. It has to be more than that. And this comes from, huh?
1/3 of their monthly salary.
Yeah. No. It doesn't tell us what their monthly salary. Yeah, 1/3 of their salary. Yeah, 1/3. Right. So if you make 100,000, that's 33 and a third, right?
$33,000.
33,300 and something.
Yeah, but just a regular parliamentarian, I think somewhere I saw their monthly salary is 23 or 26,000 or something of sorts.
So let me ask that question. What is the salary? What is the salary of the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, as well as members of Parliament? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what that is. What is the salary? What is the salary? What is the salary? Okay. According to a news article by CNC3, the salary of the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago is $59,680 per month, plus allowances and other perks, including vehicle tax exemptions. The Member of Parliament in Trinidad and Tobago is $17,140 per month, but perks also include travel allowance.
17,000 a month.
That sounds kind of low, right?
It's very low.
Yeah, let me try something else. That's very low. Let me see something else.
Salary of members of parliament in Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah, you get different people give you different things here.
It says it's members of cabinet minister expects an increase from 33,000 a month to 41,30 a month.
That makes more sense. Okay, the salary of the Prime Minister is $576,000 annually. If you divide that by 12, let me see what that is. This is 576. This is what this other one says. Divided by 12, 48,000 a month. That kind of makes sense. And an MP salary is 201,164 annually. 201,164 divided by 12. That kind of makes 16,000 a month.
16,000 a month.
Yeah, 16,763. Plus perks. Constituency allowance, a travel allowance, a housing allowance. The constituency allowance is intended to help MPs cover the cost of running their constituency office and meeting with the constituency. The travel allowance is intended to help MP covers the cost of travel between their constituencies and Port of Spain, where Parliament is located. The housing allowance is intended to help MPs cover the cost of housing in Port of Spain. The salaries and allowance of MP are set by the Salary Review Committee, which is an independent body established by the Constitution of Trinidad and Tobago. The Commission reviews the salary and allowance of MPs every 5 years. The most recent salary review was conducted in 2018. The Commission recommended a 10% increase for MPs, but the government have not yet implemented this recommendation. The salaries of and allowances of MP are a controversial topic in Trinidad and Tobago. Some argue that the MPs are paid too much, while others argue that they are paid fairly. So if you're making, so after 4 years in you get 1/3 of your salary. So if you're making 201,000 times 0.33, you get $66,000 divided by 12, $5,527 a month. right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and oh God, I say it's not a management problem. It's not a water problem. It's an evil and wicked problem. That is what it is. Oh boy, you know, Tommy. It seemed that we are discussing solutions ad nauseum, right?
Yes.
And the thing just continue unabated. You know, it just seemed like, you know, where's the end, Tommy? Where do we get some solutions to the problems?
I'm just looking. A senator gets $13,000 a month. Just a regular MP gets $17,000 a month.
Right. So that was accurate. It was about that's what it had said, about $16,000 to $17,000
That's relatively low. You know that, right?
a month.
Don't you think?
16,000 times 12. They're close to 200,000. They're close to $250,000. That ain't bad. Plus perks. You Tommy, you really have to spend any of that money.
Yeah, because I'm thinking the cost of living is.
Yeah, but you do have to spend that money. I'm sure you have a government credit card. You get a housing allowance. You get a car allowance, right? You get perks. You get vacation.
So you think the book's gonna double that number?
Oh yeah, the perks might put that up to. The perks could be an additional 75 to 100,000. If you get a housing allowance, right? I don't know what the housing allowance will be. Plus, after 4 years, they get a pension.
Yeah, but pension is just 1/3. So let's say you get in $17,000. 1/3 of that is what?
Well, that's about 550 something hundred.
5,000 something.
Yeah, 50 something hundred. To me, Tommy, I mean, if you're in the private industry, you'll do way better. But
Absolutely.
to me, there are certain perks to be an MP too. I will leave it there. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
Let's say the minister of works, for example.
Yep.
Yeah. Little things can happen here and there. You know, so we have the water problem. And Tommy, so we had that situation with the guy who was talking, but I really didn't want to play that because you know, you have to be kind of careful with. But Tommy, did you ever see the video with the black Irish gymnast? You ever see that video?
It's been out a long time now.
Well, but it happened 18 months ago, but it just really came into the public space publicly because the Gymnastic Association in Ireland finally apologized for what happened.
Show the video. You have it? Show it.
Yeah. Let me show that video because it was kind of, here we go. Take a look at this.
Video of a young black Irish girl who was skipped during a medal ceremony has sparked outrage and accusations of racism on social media. Her story even reached the top gymnast in the world. CBS's Haley Ott has the girl's reaction.
Every girl at this Irish gymnastics event gets a medal, apart from one. Video of a 2022 ceremony that began recirculating on the internet last week shows an official handing out participation awards to young gymnasts and skipping the only black athlete in line.
It was like, did it really happen? I couldn't really believe that did happen.
The young gymnast's mother, who asked that her family not be named, said her 10-year-old thought she'd been excluded because of the color of her skin.
She felt very upset about what happened. It's more like they almost blamed her for being black.
The next day, the girl's parents complained to Gymnastics Ireland, the national governing body for the sport.
What we wanted was a form of apology to show her, saying, oh yeah, look, this is from them. We all knew what happened, but kind of make her feel supported.
It was a year before they got a note from the official who handed out the medals, though the BBC reports she immediately wrote an apology that wasn't forwarded by Gymnastics Ireland. Jump to last Monday. After 18 months and the video being viewed by millions online, Gymnastics Ireland published its own apology, saying the situation should not have happened and that it condemns any form of racism.
They only sent an apology because the world wanted them to.
It was another message directly to the young gymnast that actually hit home.
It's Simone Biles. I wanted to let you know that I saw how you were treated at your Gym Star event recently. I was completely shocked and wanted to let you know that you deserve a medal just like all of the other girls.
With the support of her idol, this young gymnast says she'll keep going in gymnastics.
I was just jumping around all over the place and really happy because she's the best gymnast ever. I'm going to keep striving hard.
Haley Ott, CBS News, London.
Prejudice.
You can't make that up, you know.
Nope. But some people, it's in their heart. That prejudice is in their heart and they can't help themselves.
I mean, you walk down the line, Tommy, and you conveniently bypass the young lady.
Pass the young lady.
Conveniently. And no apology till 18 months later. You think it's easy? It ain't easy. Yeah. Yeah, but that, I mean, it just, we
must we suffer like this? You said that you would take care of the poor, just like you did in Egypt. When Pharaoh had the Israelites in bondage, you delivered them. But here again, we are in the same khaki pants. We have those modern Pharaohs who oppress the poor, who represents Israel. They confuse us with so much lie.
you just can't go on this with me.
Not even thinking that we will realize. And if we criticize, we could be ostracized. We don't know who to trust. That's why I say, Lord, please listen to this prayer that comes from the poor. Please send us another Moses again. Oh, we just can't go on this way.
Yeah, boy, Tommy, boy, we really and truly, boy, it's all over, boy, it's all over. Yeah?
I just want to step away from
Yeah, no problem.
just for a minute.
Yeah. So Hailey says, these people telling parents how evil and demonic they are. Yet the parents complaining about the medal as a parent. While I won, but Hailey, I don't understand you, Hailey. These people telling the parents how evil and demonic they are. But yet the parents complain about a medal as a parent. Why do I want my child in the hands of evil? Hailey, the reason that it's about fairness, Hailey. If everybody's getting a medal and this young lady not getting a medal, right? It's not because she didn't deserve a medal. She participated like everybody else, and everybody's supposed to get a medal. Why would only one person overlook? Only one person overlook? Nah, Heidi. Anyhow, Heidi, we know that I did 10%, Heidi. Nah, Heidi, man. What apologies an evil person can give you that is sincere and some is serious? Yeah, I'm serious. Because you know what, Heidi? If you don't hold them accountable and point out their evil ways, they will continue with their evil ways. Yeah? Well, I don't think it was a gymnastic class, and I think it was a gymnastic competition. And at a gymnastic competition, she deserved to get whatever the other participants are getting. And she didn't get it. So this has nothing to do with, about the medal and all kind of thing like that. If there was 10 participants and all 10 participants get a medal, she's supposed to get a medal. Yeah? But you see, Hailey, what that does is try to take away the confidence in a young black girl at that age. Indirectly telling her, somehow you are not good enough. Indirectly, yeah? You are not good enough. And that behavior is unacceptable. As a matter of fact, that judge should have expelled her. Yes? They should have expelled her. She don't need to do no apology. Right? That was done willfully. Willfully. You can't tell me there's about 6 or 7 kids line up. Let's look at that again. You can't tell me there's about 6 or 7 kids line up and you conveniently passed over one. That was conveniently passed over one person. One person alone didn't get a medal. And it happened to be a young black girl. Unacceptable. Anyhow we try to spin it, anyhow we try to look at it, it's unacceptable.
Video of a young black Irish girl who was skipped during a medal ceremony has sparked outrage and accusations of racism on social media. Her story even reached the top gymnast in the world. CBS's Haley Ott has the girl's reaction.
Every girl at this Irish gymnastics event gets a medal, apart from one. Video of a 2022 ceremony that began recirculating on the internet last week shows an official handing out participation awards to young gymnasts and skipping the...
It says every participant gets a medal. Every participant in the event gets a medal. The only person that didn't get a medal was the young black girl.
Video of a young black Irish girl who was skipped during a medal ceremony has sparked outrage and accusations of racism on social media. Her story even reached the top gymnast in the world. CBS's Haley Ott has the girl's reaction.
Every girl at this Irish gymnastics event gets a medal, apart from one. Video of a 2022 ceremony that began recirculating on the internet last week shows an official handing out participation awards to young gymnasts and skipping the only black athlete in line.
It was like, did it really happen? I couldn't really believe that did happen.
The young gymnast's mother, who asked that her family not be named, said her 10-year-old thought she'd been excluded because of the color of her skin.
She felt very upset about what happened. It's more like they almost blamed her for being black.
The next day, the girl's parents complained to Gymnastics Ireland, the national governing body for the sport.
What we wanted was a form of apology to show us, saying, oh yeah, look, this is from them. We all knew what happened, but kind of make her feel supported.
It was a year before they got a note from the official who handed out the medals, though the BBC reports she immediately wrote an apology that wasn't forwarded by Gymnastics Ireland. Jump to last Monday. After 18 months and the video being viewed by millions online, Gymnastics Ireland published its own apology, saying the situation should not have happened and that it condemns any form of racism.
They only sent an apology because the ward wanted them to.
It was another message directly to the young gymnast that actually hit home.
It's Simone Biles. I wanted to let you know that I saw how you were treated at your Gym Star event recently. I was completely shocked and wanted to let you know that you deserve a medal just like all of the other girls.
With the support of her idol, this young gymnast says she'll keep going in gymnastics.
I was just jumping around all over the place and really happy because she's the best gymnast ever. I'm going to keep striving hard.
Haley Ott, CBS News, London.
There you go. Everybody got a medal. Everybody. Except one person.
And the message was actually sent not just to her, but all her colleagues too. They were being taught prejudice from that.
Well. Let me say this. My kids attended schools that they were in the minority.
Were they discriminated against?
Right. And there's possibility that things happen, but they never really came to me and tell me anything particular that happened. You understand? But you know, when you're in that type of environment, there's a great possibility that those type of things will happen. Right? Yeah, that's a great possibility. And because that's part of life in this country. That's part of life in this country. You see? So my son, in most of the environments that my son and my daughter grew up in, they grew up where they were the minority.
Yeah, well,
You
I
see?
think mine's in well, one daughter went to Princeton, so she was a minority there. But that's for her grad studies, but for undergrad she did Spelman.
Okay. My son went to the Hill boarding school.
Right.
You understand?
And my son did Hampton.
Right, yeah. Right? So, but Tommy,
my last daughter did Drew.
Right. So when I came to this country, I didn't know nothing about HBCUs. When I was looking at colleges back then, I didn't know nothing about HBCUs. You knew?
Yes.
Back then?
Yeah. When I knew about black colleges.
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know about HBCUs when I came to the country. I went to college I came up here in 77. I went to college in 78. I did not know. Right? So okay.
I came in 70, 72, 73. I was in college.
Yeah, Mean Gene, welcome. Ali said, what? That is the 2%, your boy? Horrible. What Mean Gene? What are you talking about?
That was the 2% you, boy.
Which 2%?
I don't know.
All right, Mean Gene, welcome. So Hailey is saying that I don't want to paraphrase for Hailey. Let me read his comments. Hailey says like black people delusional or just glutton for abuse. Okay. Her parents put her in a place where no one else looked like her. What was they expecting? They're expecting to be treated fairly.
She's in Ireland. Ireland is predominantly white people. She probably couldn't find any place to put her that would put her
Tommy, not she couldn't. I don't think there was any other place that will find all the people that look like her.
Not in Ireland.
Not in Ireland. Not in Ireland. You know? So listen. The mother was trying to find the and Tommy, that is a tournament. That was a gymnastic tournament, an event, and she participated in the event. Her
And
mother then
all participants got medals.
all participants get
But
medals.
her.
It's very simple. That was very, very simple. You participate, they give a participant medal. Everybody get one. And
All but
she was
her.
the only person that didn't get a medal. Right? So Ali, what are you saying? Her mother shouldn't put her in that event to participate in it? Because she might have been one of the few. So listen, when someone bowl, someone Biles, right?
Biles.
Biles. Someone Biles go to competition. Many times she might be one of the few that look like her in gymnastics.
She was.
One of the few that look like her. When she competing, when you competing against the Russians, the Germans, all these other people from all these other countries, and then people look like Simone Biles. So her parents should not put her in that competition, in the USA competition. They shouldn't put her in that.
You know, it may turn out to be that little black Irish girl may turn out to be a world champ.
Correct is right. Full 100. And that experience will spur one to be that.
That's right. Make her work twice as hard as anyone
Twice
else.
as hard. Yes. Yes. She can say, okay, you're trying to ignore me, right? I'm going to show you. So some people will take it. Most people, if she's into that sport, will take it and say, you know what? I'm going to show you guys. You don't want to give me a medal? I'm going to show you. Maybe I'm going to get an Olympic medal, or I'm going to get a world championship medal, and keep that medal that you only want to give me. But as the I don't know if this was for the camera or what, but she was already back on the mat, so to speak, working on her moves.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I like to know where she is now, because that was 18 months ago. Can you imagine that, Tommy? That was 18 months ago, and it's now really and truly hitting the public space, boy. You think take long to happen, eh?
But thank God there's social media.
Boy, social media, boy.
Changes everything.
Quickly. You don't have to waste time.
Can't sweep it under the rug and it disappears and kind of thing,
Nah, you can't sweep things under the rug no more. Hey, Tommy, you ever hear what's this girl name again, boy? Her name is gonna come to me. And Eiley says, yeah, she's gonna show them, all right, because she need validation from white people. Eiley, I don't think she needs any validation. All we're saying is that she has to be treated fairly.
Fair play.
Fair play. You don't have to need no validation from nobody. She don't need no validation. All she wants is to be treated just like all the other kids. And she wasn't. And it's very straightforward. That is so straightforward as can be. You have X amount of people lining up. You have one black girl in the middle. Everybody else gets a medal, and only the black girl doesn't get a medal. That is so easy. That is not difficult to figure out. That is so easy. You know what I mean? And she just passed the young black girl like it did nothing, like she wasn't even there. But you see, Tommy, to me, if that was me, and I was the parent, I was going right there and then and confront her. Right there. Address it right there and then. I would make a big deal out of it. You know why? Because listen, and you know, Tommy, that might not be the first time she did something like that. You know, she may have
Probably.
done it in other
Probably.
ways, because you could actually see her, right? You could actually see. Watch this.
Video of a young black Irish girl who was skipped during a medal ceremony has sparked outrage and accusations of racism on social media. Her story even reached the top gymnast in the world. CBS's Haley Ott has the girl's reaction.
Every girl at this Irish gymnastics event gets a medal, apart from one. Video of a 2022 ceremony that began recirculating on the internet last week shows an official handing out participation awards to young gymnasts and skipping the only black athlete in line.
It was like, did it really happen? I couldn't really believe that did happen.
The young gymnast's mother.
I mean, she actually had to walk past the person, you know.
Yep, she saw her.
She actually had to walk past, not like she was she started at the left or the right. She was right there.
She was in the middle, right smack dab in the middle.
Could not miss her. Could not miss her.
But she walked past her.
Yeah. Yeah. At least say, do like, me Ginger, do like Smith did. Who was Smith? I don't know. You know who Smith, Tommy?
I'm not sure.
But Hailey, stay right there. After the top of the hour, we have another video for you. And we'd like you to get your opinion on this other video. Right? You don't want you to go nowhere. Right? Because I think the only way we could deal with these things is to deal with it as it comes up immediately. Will Smith, he said. No, I would not have done that. I wouldn't have done that.
Slap her?
You know, Will Smith. Eileen says, all I know is my child don't need a medal to determine who they are. Nobody's saying that, Hailey. Tommy, is that what we're saying?
No. All we're saying is that we want her to be treated justly and fairly.
That's it. What's wrong with that? How difficult is that? Everybody participate. Everybody gets a medal. You put a medal around everybody's neck. Talk done. That's straightforward as can be.
Exactly.
I mean, I don't see any difficulties in that. But if you don't, you know, it tells about the individuals. And they should have banned her for a year from any gymnastic competition. Yeah? But because, I mean, I wonder, Tommy, what were the consequences for her actions? Did she suffer any consequences?
I don't know. You think we can Google it?
Let me see. Let me ask you a question. Did the judge in Ireland, let me see that. Let me see if I could Google it. Let me see if I could Google it. Did the judge who did not give the black Irish girl a medal suffer any consequences? Gymnast judge. Gotta put gymnast judge. Let's see. Let me see if there are any consequences for the action. Let's see. Okay, so they said the gymnast judge who did not give the black Irish girl a medal has not been named publicly, so it's difficult to say whether they suffered any consequences. However, the incident has been widely reported in media, and there's been a public outcry against the judge for their actions. The Irish Olympic Federation has said it's investigating the incident and will take appropriate action if necessary. The International Gymnastic Federation has also said it's aware of the incident and it's investigating it. It is possible that the judge could be suspended or banned from judging gymnastic competition in the future. They could also be fined or fired from the job. However, it is possible that the judge will not face any consequences. And it's difficult to prove that they were motivated by racism. The incident has raised concern about racism in gymnastics, and it has highly highlighted the need for more diversity in gymnastic judging panels. It's important to note that the vast majority of gymnastic judges are fair and impartial, and that they do not discriminate against athletes based on race or ethnicity. However, the incident is a reminder that racism and discrimination can still be a problem in gymnastics, and more needs to be done to address it. So there you go. Yeah. So far, nothing is in a public space that we can see. But yeah. No, highly. This, you know, we cool with that. We don't have no problem with that. You know, many of us think differently about certain things, right? But folks, let's go for a quick station identification. Is Professor Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and you in the village with the DAT Triplets on WZYE 95.9 FM. Stay put, stay strong. Let me see somebody comment here. Hold on. Okay, I think he comment on okay, folks, let's go for that break. We'll be right back after this short message.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Not even thinking that we would realize. And if we criticize, we could be ostracized. We don't know who to trust. That's why I say, Lord, please listen to this prayer that comes from before. Please send us another Moses again. Oh, we just can't go on this way. Please deliver us today. Time to make them oppress us stay. So
be
Yep.
back with you.
We can't go on this way.
Yeah, we just can't go on this way, Tommy. We just can't go on this way. So, Tommy,
Mm-hmm.
tonight I was doing some research on. Tommy, we talked about this, that we experience different prices in different communities,
That's
and
right.
I, I mean, you think this will be an experience in Trinidad? I don't
Trinidad
think
too
so.
small. Trinidad too small for that.
Yeah. I think Trinidad too small for that.
Even though there are other stories that are being told. Huh?
Like what?
For example, God rest her soul, my wife, her aunt and her went to the market, and when she asked the vendor the price of a good, she gets one price, and when she sends her aunt gets another price. Of course,
Go
of
ahead.
course, of course, her aunt is Indo, or at least has the Indo appearance.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Okay, so depends on your look, you get a different price.
Yep. On your perceived ethnicity.
Okay, that's interesting. Well, let's
And, she,
listen to this one.
and that happened on more than one occasion. She would
More
come
on
back.
one occasion.
Yep. She come back and tell me that she every time she tries the formula, it works. Her aunt gets another price, and she gets one price. And she sent her aunt to buy the same good. Aunt gets a better price than she gets.
But it's not part of negotiation, though.
No, you go up and you say, well, how much is the pak choy?
Mm.
And you get one. You first to begin, there are no prices on the goods.
Mm.
So when you walk, as you walk past in the market, you say, how much is the pak choy?
Mm.
And they may tell you $10. Say, auntie come, she say, auntie, you find out how much for them pak choy there for me. Auntie go and they tell auntie $5.
Wow. Oh God. Food discrimination, huh? Price
So,
discrimination.
so there are issues that goes on here quietly too, you know.
Mm. Well, I didn't know this until I saw this video. I really didn't think this until I saw this
A
video.
student
Take a
research project in Boston is drawing attention to price disparities between grocery stores in high and low income neighborhoods. Student journalist Shreya Telepragada reports in this story produced during NewsHour's Student Reporting Lab's Summer Academy, where teens from around the country come together to hone their journalism, film, and storytelling skills.
It's kind of like something that you put off to the side and you just kind of underestimate yourself and your gut feelings, but then when you really do the research and you find all the facts, it's an injustice.
Meet Eunice and Derek, two 15-year-old members of the Hyde Square Task Force, a Boston-based nonprofit working to amplify the voices of youth.
So Ken Tenvick, he's our teacher. He has been involved with us since the start of this project.
So I definitely tried to go in and see what their interests are. And so we had a brainstorming session in January of 2023.
They wanted to find out more about the effects of inflation on their community, and they came across an article that stated that low-income communities pay more for groceries than higher-income communities. They wanted to put that to the test, so they went to our local Stop and Shop. Later, another group of youth went down to the Stop and Shop in a more affluent neighborhood, and we bought the exact same products down to the same brand. And we found that the total amount that we spent at the Stop and Shop in Jamaica Plain was significantly higher than the Stop and Shop in Dedham.
We all thought it was interesting and could be valuable to Stop and Shop. And so I thought for sure they'd say, wow, a group of students, this will be good public relations, we can talk to them about it, we can learn together.
Then they answered back to us. They basically said, good luck with your project.
We got a consensus within our organization, like, yes, we should go to the media. Stop and Shop was being followed by reporters from all over the city, and reporters were saying, are you going to meet with the youth? And they kept saying, we can't comment on that, we can't comment on that. Then the attorney and said, we want to meet with you.
When asked for comments, Stop and Shop cited many factors that contribute to different prices, such as rent, labor costs, store size, and selection. They then referenced their history of opening community initiatives throughout the Boston area, including 20 school-based food pantries.
Interestingly enough, the day after the Boston Globe story came out, and it was a big front page headline, they opened up a food pantry and tried to call in the citywide media to cover them. That just happened to be in our neighborhood, just happened to be a couple days after the Globe story came out.
Stop and Shop says the food pantry was planned long before the student report. They also highlighted the small tract of land surrounding the Jamaica Plain store the youth selected to determine median income as being misleading. After the media coverage, Stop and Shop agreed to meet with the task force.
We don't want to assume anything because we don't want to throw any accusations around or make any uneducated assumptions about Stop and Shop, which is why we're going to that meeting to hear them out.
In a statement after the meeting, Stop and Shop says they toured the newly opened food pantry and shared their concerns with the task force report. They say the 20 products the student purchased represent 1% of the 10,000 items available in the two stores, and the overall difference in price between the stores is much lower than reported. The Hyde Square Task Force students are reviewing this information to respond.
This issue can affect not just Boston or these two small communities, it can affect everywhere because food equity is an issue that is an all-around world thing.
Being part of Hyde Square Task Force has helped me see community issues in a way that I haven't seen before and helped me believe that I myself can help make those changes that I want to see in the community.
For the PBS NewsHour Student Reporting Labs, I'm Shreya Talapragada in Boston, Massachusetts.
Student journalists making a difference.
Good for them.
Yep.
I wonder if they do those type of studies, not just with grocery stores, but with other type vendors in Trinidad, or it doesn't make much sense.
It probably wouldn't even matter.
Correct is right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because there's no price control.
Yeah, I was totally unaware of this. Tommy, you were aware of this, right? You said that, right?
Yeah. Remember we spoke about that before?
Right. You know why I was unaware of it, Tommy? I think because most of the time when I shopped in I shopped in
Orange.
Yeah, I shopped in the suburbs. You know?
Yeah, well, I used to make an effort to go to shop right in West Orange, especially when my wife was alive. That's where we went mostly.
Well, that's the one up the hill, right? The one up the hill, right?
Right, or Trader Joe's in
Melbourne.
Melbourne.
Right. I shop at Trader Joe's quite a bit. Yeah, of course, I was unaware. What do you want me to do? You know, because I never really made that comparison. You know? The only time, Tommy, I may have is when I went to Extra.
In Newark Bedford Water?
That one, and then the one over in East Orange on Central Avenue.
Yes, Central Ave. Yes.
Right. That's when I will find that, the prices were a little high over there. Okay. That's when I find the prices were a little higher.
Even the quality of the goods aren't as
No, you're right. The quality are much lower.
Yep.
Yeah. Wow, that's interesting, boy. That was really, really interesting. I never ever thought that. Sometimes you don't think certain things happen, and it goes back to the the Irish gymnast. You know,
Hmm.
you think it's easy for people just to be fair, right? Just to be fair and call that George. That's it.
No justice.
What is the two main store we see in every low income? A grocery store? Well, what's called a bodega, right?
Yeah, a Chinese restaurant.
And a Chinese restaurant, yeah. And as a matter of fact, in the space of 2 blocks, you could have 4 different Chinese restaurants. And none of them don't close down.
Long ago, we used to say in Newark, on every corner you find a bar. And then suddenly all those bars became churches.
Okay. Yeah. Or you say a liquor store.
Well, liquor stores are liquor stores, but long ago, I remember when I first came to Newark, there were bars on every corner. And they all seemed to make money.
Yeah. There's a Chinese store on almost every block. And I've never seen a Chinese store closed down.
This is true.
I've never seen. And you ever see it? Anyway, let me just say that.
But you see the cost of their food, how reasonably priced it is?
Makes me wonder, Tommy.
Mm. But I understand that they buy collectively in bulk, so their inputs are cost effective. So that's why
Yeah.
they could.
I hear you, Tommy. I hear you. But it makes me wonder.
It does.
I hear you because the stuff they can sell that stuff for, man, it's very cheap.
Yep.
Very cheap. You know. And I've stopped eating that food years ago. Years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Too much MSG, boy.
Yeah. And that's not Madison Square Garden either.
Correct is right. Correct is right. So, Tommy, let's replay this. Oh, I wanted to play something else. Tommy, you ever heard of Temu?
Temu, yes.
Okay. Have you ever shopped on Temu?
No, they keep coming at me, but I keep avoiding them.
Okay,
I have to.
Go ahead.
I have to hear reviews from others before I go. Took me a while to shop on Amazon and eBay. I had to really build confidence in them before I did. And now I do all the time.
Yeah. So, Eileen, this is a good point. What has these stores ever done for the community? Nothing. Yet people spend there every day. Eileen, that is true. But you know, some people think that I only have $2.
Choices.
If I had $3, I could get a meal. Survival, yes. Tommy, Captain wants to know.
Who does eat Chinese food?
Yeah.
Captain, you'd be surprised to know in the poor neighborhoods.
You'd be very surprised, Captain. Very surprised. That's why you ever see a Chinese store closed down?
Never.
Yeah, Captain? You ever see a Chinese store put out garbage?
Mm-hmm.
Captain said Temu is garbage. Anyone else in the chat ever know about Temu? Well, Tommy, let me be transparent.
You shopped at Temu?
Yeah, I shopped at Temu about a month ago.
How did it turn out?
My wife also shopped at Temu. It didn't turn out good for my wife, but it turned out good for me.
Good for you.
Right? I ordered some running stuff, and it came, and it was good. My wife ordered some stuff, and it was not good. Right? So let me give you guys a little feedback about Temu. Take a listen to this.
Seen this app. Well, it's pretty popular. Cheap goods, really cheap goods that arrive on your doorstep in days. So many of the sales sound too good to be true. CBS 2 investigator Dorothy Tucker, who is my friend, who you do not mess with, and is the queen of beware if it sounds too good to be true, joins me now with a warning from the Chicago Better Business Bureau. Dorothy, this new company, Temu, is offering big deals, but potentially bigger risk here?
There is a big but, and before I get started to tell you a little bit more about it, if you are doing anything, I need you to stop right now and listen to this. Now, Temu is owned by a Chinese company. It's only been around since July 2022, but 50 million people have already downloaded the app. They're attracted by those eye-popping deals, but beware. The BBB has received 900 complaints nationwide. Many involve product quality issues, shipping delays, and never receiving items paid for. But that's not all. The biggest issue the BBB has with Temu involves your privacy. The consumer organization found Temu collects not only customers' names, addresses, and phone numbers, but birthdays, pictures, and anything else they can find from your social media profiles. The BBB says Temu gets additional information from your phone, your iPad, your computer, any device you use to access the app. That means you're exposing your operating system, IP address, your GPS location, and browsing data. That type of access concerns cybersecurity experts who say that leaves the door open for someone to bypass security settings, to spy on your other apps, change settings. That would leave you vulnerable to identity theft. The BBB recommends you do not download the Temu app, or if you have, delete it. Don't click on those sponsored ads you see on the social media, no matter how good the deal appears to be. Also, limit the information you post and share online. Now, we have reported on many ways that your personal information gets into the hands of fraudsters. Even those who think they know better can be at risk.
All right, Dorothy. So a question for you here. How often do they think this identity theft is actually happening? Or do they have any proven cases of that, or is this just a kind of warning this thing may stink?
Well, here's the thing. Based on national data, about 10 frauds, including identity theft, happen every minute, every 1 minute. In Illinois, it's about every 3 minutes. So this is huge. And those are just the scams that are reported to authorities.
Yeah, those are the scams just reported to authorities you're talking about. So, yeah. I mean, really, we have no idea how many people are really out there getting scammed by these things.
Yeah, like we're both saying. There are so many more, and oftentimes people are too embarrassed or they're too afraid to report it. Some say that they've tried to report it only to be discouraged by law enforcement or sent to civil court. Now, you may have noticed the QR code on the screen below. We want your help for an upcoming investigation. It's a short survey. We hope that you would take it. We're trying to take the pulse of people impacted by fraud and scams. Again, that survey is just a few questions. It takes a couple of minutes to fill it out. Please scan the code, take our survey. You can remain anonymous unless you choose to share your email with us. Again, Brad, Temu, if it's just not something you want to play with, you have to ask yourself, is that 99-cent little thing that I just bought, is it worth exposing all of my information to thieves who could steal my identity?
Yeah.
You don't want to be the victim of identity fraud. Take our survey. We want to know just what's happening with you.
Yeah, take your survey, take the survey, no question about it. And thank you for the information, Dorothy. We appreciate it. Fellow CBS 2 investigator Dorothy Tucker, always looking out for the people. Thank you, Dorothy, for your time, and look forward to that upcoming investigation. Your wife.
So Tommy, I had the app and I deleted it.
Yeah. But I saw before people were complaining about Temu. Long before this article came up.
Yeah, I heard people saying good things about it. Some people said some bad things about it. So I tried it and I was successful, but I deleted the app though. I mean, I still get text messages, but I deleted the app off my phone. You know, and I only deleted it after I saw this video, right? This
Yeah,
video,
they keep sending me emails
yeah,
offering me the sky and the moon.
prices are cheap, man. The stuff I bought, man, was pretty good. I ain't lying to you. I wonder if they shipped to Trinidad.
I don't know, but there's some service in Trinidad that can buy on the internet. It's just that the duties are astronomical.
Really? 7%? Isn't it 7%? Would you have to pay a 7% tax on it?
I
Plus duties?
I ordered something from was it from Amazon? Had it brought in a skybox. The item wound up costing me 100% of what I paid in the United States for it.
Wow, 100%. That's pretty expensive.
Yep.
So after you paid duties and all kind of thing like that, it costs 100% more.
That's right.
Well, but that's the only other way. There's no other way for you to bring it in, though, right?
Well, I needed it urgently, so I did that. I had it coming on a skybox. A friend's skybox it was. So I wound up paying. It was delivered to the house, and like I said, I wound up paying 100% because the item was just like $27 US. At the end of the day, I wound up paying to get it into Trinidad. It cost me like $450.
Wow.
TT, $450 TT.
Yeah. Mean Gene says, Tommy, grocery prices vary across the country. We weren't talking about across the country, we were talking about in one state. You know?
Yeah, we're talking about different neighborhoods in the same
different neighbors in the same community,
same county.
Yeah, different neighbors, like Essex County, for example, here in New Jersey. You just go to different neighborhoods. Like there's a Stop and Shop in South Orange. There's a Stop and Shop in Bloomfield.
There's one downtown now.
Okay. So you could take samples from all three of them, and you can see if the price is the same or if it's different. You know. And Mean Gene said, thanks for the information on Timu. I have ordered several items from them. I've ordered once. Once I've ordered, and I have not ordered since because I've deleted the app. So, I mean, I think, Tommy, that that's important information for people to have, eh?
Yeah.
You know?
There's certain places that I've ordered from and continue to order from throughout the years. Heartland America. I don't know if you know about them.
What do they sell?
Oh, just about everything is in that catalog.
No, I never ordered from them. Most of the time, I either go to Amazon and sometimes I go to eBay.
Right. I go to eBay and Amazon too.
Yeah, I used to order from Alibaba. You ever heard of Alibaba?
Yeah, Alibaba has been around for a little while.
But Tommy, I never gave you the story about Alibaba.
Direct from China.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you the story about Alibaba. All them apps be all up in your phone, stealing information from your phone. So don't just target Timu. Timu is obviously disingenuous, dishonesty, and deceitful. Yeah, but I mean, some of them apps.
What experience you had with Alibaba?
Okay, yeah, what it is, right? In 2006, when Trinidad and Tobago made the World Cup, I used to order from Alibaba before, but I always used to get what I ordered, right? Because I used to order through, I had a middle person who used to go and get it for me and then ship it to me, right? And I still used to get it cheaper, right? And so there was about 10 of us going to the World Cup in Germany in 2006.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I found a place in Bockenheim, Germany, because, you know, through traveling through track and field, I knew people in Germany, and they found this nice bread and breakfast to me. Actually, a vineyard. You know, the person owned a vineyard, and they had, to me, they had wine there from 30 years ago. Right?
Okay.
You know, I wasn't a drinker, so the other people who was in the group was drinking, and they were very happy. Right? So I ordered about 20 T-shirts from Alibaba, and they used to have what's called a gold shipper. A gold shipper is supposed to be a company that was vetted to know that you're definitely going to receive the product. So I ordered the product, about 20 Trinidad and Tobago shirts. Well, you know they were counterfeit, right?
Yeah.
Right? So I ordered these shirts, and I mean, a week went by, I ain't get no shirts. Because I was ordering them a month before, you know, because I was to send it to everybody and anything like that. 2 weeks go by and get these shirts. So I tried sending the company a message. Nothing happened. I sent Alibaba a message. Nothing happened. I left for Germany, no shirts. This is 2006, eh? I came back from Germany, no shirts. What we in 2023?
Yep.
I haven't received the shirts as yet. Never received them. Never. So that was just one bad experience I had with Alibaba. But all the other ones I had, you know, I ordered a lot of stuff from them, but I received it. But at one time, with those shirts that I ordered, I did not receive it. Yeah. Mean Gene says most of his tools are from Timo. Are the tools good, Mean Gene? Are the tools good? You consider them first class or second class or what? Yeah, I mean, each person may have a different experience.
Yeah. Often you find some shysters on the internet. I had my bout with ordering car parts from a site, and they never delivered up till today. They never delivered.
You know, as you know, even though we keeping it light tonight, you know, the Guyanese president also pronounced on NIS. He made a statement on NIS. Let's listen to that.
As I've been going around the country, one of the areas of concern is the number of outstanding issues at the National Insurance Scheme. Over the last 3 years, we have been able, through the outreaches, to resolve more than 4,000 of these issues. More than 4,000 files we've been able to bring to a closure. Also, in the diaspora, we have many persons who will come to outreaches and meetings and raise NIS issues. So, in the NIS system itself now, we have 10,000 open files, which means that we have 10,000 files in which investigations are still going on, files that deals with appeals, claims, queries, investigation, tribunal matters. 10,000 files in total. That is what is just above 10,000. 10,000 is a rounded number. Just about that we have in the system. So, and this is nationwide. So I've asked the General Manager of NIS to come up with a projectized approach by Monday. We're going to develop a special secretariat and a projectized format to bring to an end, or to bring to closure, to close these 10,000 files before the end of the year. So we will be back in real time. So the NIS will be working from now to the end of the year to close these files. Now in the diaspora, we have many persons with outstanding issues there. So separate and apart from the nationwide files that we have diaspora files that are open, maybe 300 plus, just about 300 plus. The NIS team in November are going to do what we call a diaspora outreach. They're going to do a diaspora outreach in New York, in Toronto. So what we want is members of the diaspora to send to the diaspora unit in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs their issues in relation to NIS with all their supporting documentation, so that that can be sent to the NIS. Now they can start looking at the issues and advising you as to the status of your claims, your objections, your queries, or your investigation. So I wanted to address this issue because I know this is an issue that we want to fix, and we're going to make every effort in a specialized, projectized manner to get this fixed before the end of the year. I want to thank the staff of NIS, the GM and the staff, because over the last 3 years they've been doing a lot of work to bring to closure a lot of these files. You know, most of these persons do not have the relevant records. They have to go back to where they were working. Some of those places are closed down. So there's a lot of work, background work, backroom work that has to be done. But we are committing ourselves to working towards, in a specialized way, in a projectized way, to get this done before the end of the year. Now in passports, I've seen persons making.
So I wonder if they have the same type of. I wonder if they call it a national insurance scheme, but it's really a scheme in truth. But National Insurance Scheme, NIS. You understand? Just imagine, Tommy, them have 10,000 files, eh? I wonder if their scheme is the same as Trinidad and Tobago. National Insurance Scheme.
Obviously, it's something in line with what's going on in Trinidad, because you hear him talking about persons having to identify where they worked in the past and so on. So it looks like the problems are the same.
Look like they have the same problem?
It seems that way.
Let me see if it's the same. And Guyana the same.
The system similar.
Well, the national insurance system in Trinidad and Tobago and Guyana are not the same. The National Insurance Board of Trinidad and Tobago, NIBTT, is responsible for the administration and operation of the country's NIS. The NIBTT provides information on the registration and benefit process requirement for residents of Trinidad and Tobago. On the other hand, NIS in Guyana is modeled similar to a private annuity.
Okay.
There's a big difference.
Wow. Private annuity.
Yeah.
That means that they would invest it, and based on performance, that's what you'd get.
Mm-hmm. How come they don't have 401k plans in the Caribbean? You don't think they have good investment vehicles? Is that what it is?
They would have. I think they would have plans that are along that line and maybe called something else.
Yeah, but you see, Tommy, when you're in a 401k plan, you could invest in a fix. You could invest part of it in a fix. You could say 20%, I want it to be a fix, where you get 4 or 5%. Then you could have different mutual funds, many different mutual funds that you could put your money in, so you could diversify the portfolio. I don't know if they have that type of investment in Trinidad.
One way to know, research.
Let me see. Does Trinidad have a 401k plan? Let me see that.
It probably is not called 401k. You'd have to say something like, do they have diverse investment plans?
I'll put 401k plan or something similar.
Mm-hmm.
Or something Yeah, so let's see. Because okay, there are other plans.
I'm sure.
Okay. You have a
Investment
plan called the Tax Secure Annuity Plan, TSAP, which is an accumulated deferred annuity plan approved under Section 26 and under Section 134 of the Income Tax Act of Trinidad and Tobago. The TSAP is designed to ensure financial peace of mind for today and for the future. Okay. Another option is to consider investing in a private pension plan. The Central Bank of Trinidad and Tobago regulates all pension plans in Trinidad and Tobago established in accordance with the Insurance Act. Republic Bank offers public retirement plans that includes tax incentive plans such as Republic Tax Incentive Plan and Republic Equity Tax Incentive Savings Plan. Okay.
You seen Answer Merchant Bank has a Answer Income Fund?
Oh, I sure they do. I sure they do. Yeah, okay. So Tommy, it's funny, right? Even though we are the host here, we are learning too.
That's what life's about. So when you
Yeah.
stop learning, it's time to go.
Mm-hmm. These are all kind of real learning experience, and to share learning experience with the people. And Tommy, we talk about politics today, right? Early in the show, right?
Yes.
Mean Gene says, fortunately, I haven't had any problems with Timu, but the information now gives me second thoughts. Well, I didn't have any problems with them either, right? But it's kind of scary to me that a company in China could have all my information and steal my information. If they steal the information, there's nothing you can do. That's the sad part. So I say, you know what? I just delete the app from my phone, man. If I'm gonna order, Tommy, okay. So here's the recommendation, right? If you are gonna order, it's better to use a gift card to order.
That way, it's a one-time usage.
It's a one-time usage. You pay for what? You can't go and steal anything. And if you're gonna order, it's better to order from the website than to order from the app, right? Because the app is on your phone and they have all the information. So just like how you go to Amazon and you go to the website. So, Amazon have an app too, but most of the time you order from the
vendor.
Yeah. All right. Tommy, take it in for a minute. I just got another voice message. I want to listen to it. Okay?
Yeah, well, I mean, we're talking about online merchandising, which has its benefits and its drawbacks. And some of the drawbacks are that you would find some unscrupulous merchants, or should I say, some thieves using the online platform to ply their trade. So regardless of what it is, you have to be attentive and become a little bit conscious as to who you're working with. Are you there?
Yeah. I just got another video there that them kids and them fighting in school, man. Yeah. We haven't shown any of those videos here, right, Tommy?
No, I don't think we've been showing any of those.
Yeah. I don't believe in showing them videos, man. And something just have to be done, Tommy. Oh, Tommy, I wanted to show this video. This mother apologizing for. Let me see what it is here. Hold on, I'll tell you what. This parent. Okay. Mother of student involved in viral teacher disrespect video speaks out. The mother of a student featured in the widely circulated video displaying disrespect towards the teacher has broken her silence on the incident. She revealed that she's a single parent striving to provide for her children, but acknowledges the limitation of her influence, noting that while a parent can shape a child's environment, they cannot control their thoughts. The mother expressed her hope that her daughter will learn from this experience and gain insight into the true nature of her friendships, emphasizing that the classmates who encourage her behavior are not genuine friends. So let's take a look at that video. Where is that one?
Do you buy that excuse?
Nah,
I don't.
I don't buy that excuse.
This morning again, parents, please, I ask them, begging all parents. I don't say, I don't mind that nobody giving the comment. But parents, please, let's be careful what we're saying out there and blaming parents. Because, watch me, sometimes parents trying hard. We're trying hard with our children. We're sending our children to school. We're trying our best. And we don't know after the children leave from home what is going through them children's mind and the outside day. So parents, let me be careful how we pointing hands at parents, because it's a single parent by themselves without a father. And father, the Lord alone knows sometimes what them children leave from home in their mind with. Sometimes parents doesn't know what really taking place. Too much of violence and crime that's going on outside there, and we doesn't know. And sometimes we come like the bad mother. Sometimes we're not the bad mother. But we try our best and we try we turn our best with our children. But Lord Father, then you alone know. And sometimes people fighting down, I don't want my child with this one, this one. We can't stop that. We can't stop crime, we can't stop violence. It's only God to change this whole country and this situation this morning. This whole generation, because it's only God. Let me put our trust in God. And let me stop fighting down one another in this country. These days, as something happens, is one that fighting down one instead of we lifting up one. So let me continue to ask God, whatever situation that the children going through, hold on one another and let's give the parents whatever the strength. What is the situation? So sometimes them children again, you're giving them God and they want God. They need one party. We can force a child to take God. Sometimes the parents trying their best with our child. But as one thing happens, parents get it, we come like the worst parents. But I want to say this morning, I'm not a bad mother. I am a mother, 8 children, and I know what my daughter do. I'm not proud about this. So I'm not commenting that saying like something is something good, is something bad. I know it's something bad. I'm not pleased about it, but I can't beat her. I can't take the situation in my hand. I talk to her, I say, try and have respect for your teacher.
We eat food.
Oh God, Tommy, what?
I can't. I can't. I know you grew up with a single parent.
Yeah, I grew up with a single parent.
And you couldn't play the fool, could you?
You play the fool, but you suffer the consequences.
Mm-hmm. I had both parents. My parents were out of my life when they went to the United States from 67 till I rejoined, living with them in 72. But while they were there, even when they weren't there, I still had to be accountable for my action, because they were informed when I did things that weren't right. And knowing what the consequences would have been, I had to do the right thing because I wanted to go to join with them.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to walk the straight and narrow line.
Tommy, listening to that video though, you know what struck me? And I don't know if this, but you're making a video and you have this loud music playing in the background. I didn't get that. No, I didn't understand it. Maybe that might be your first
I
video.
think she was trying to play that. Some kind of gospel music was playing in the background.
As an inspirational something?
Trying to paint a picture of her demeanor.
Okay. I don't know, but I play the whole video now.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, it was a 6-minute video. I said, nah, 2 minutes is enough.
Well, she was starring. She got a chance to star. Thanks to daughter.
Tommy boy, we really just can't go on this way, boy.
Yeah.
We just cannot go on this way. You know, things have to change quick, boy.
Yep.
Something have to change.
Something's got to give.
Something's got to give, boy, because it's just too much bad things happening to me. You know, it's kids fighting in school. You know, but I can encourage that by always sharing those videos and things. Why do we share those videos? What purpose does it serve to share those videos, Tommy? What is the purpose?
I know what it does.
So you want them to go viral or something? Is that what they want?
You want something good to go viral. You don't want, or if you're being treated wrongly, like for example in the case of the gymnast.
Yeah. Joy say we're dealing with some young headless monsters. Music is a big influence. Tommy, I want to believe, man. I want to believe. If you teach your kids the right thing, you cannot you are not going to be able to control their behavior once they leave the house. But if you give the kids some sense of discipline, and they know there are consequences for your action, and you keep telling them, listen, you keep speaking to them and telling them, don't tell them how bad they are, what they going to be, you go turn out to be nothing and things like that. But just tell them that, listen, you know, there are consequences for your actions.
I used to tell mine that when they leave the house and they're out there, they're representing me. So based on how they represent me is how I would be looked upon and looked at. So just keep in mind that you're my representative. Once you leave this house and you go out there, you're my representative.
Yeah, but me and Jean said, don't be so critical. Mom could be genuine. I never said anything about her not being genuine. You know, but if your daughter is out there, and this is, I haven't seen the video. I have not seen the video. You know, but if she's got to come to social media to make a post about her daughter, then we know it's something really bad.
Her daughter was actually calling her on the phone and asking her to come to the school right away.
Oh, okay. So you saw the video?
Yeah, her daughter was asking her to come to the school right away. And the daughter was disrespecting the teacher big time.
She was cussing the teacher?
She wasn't. She was giving the teacher some harsh words. Cussing and all.
Okay. I wonder where she learned that from, boy.
And the thing is that her fellow students seem to be egging her and cheering her on. You know?
And she was continuing.
Oh yeah. Calling her mother, call her mother on the cell phone and telling her mother to come now.
So she instructed her to come now?
Yeah, to deal with this teacher. So what's that about? She did that because she believed that she would get her mother to pick up a fight, whatever it was.
So she felt emboldened that she can do that.
Yep.
You hear that, Jean?
It spoke volumes about her mother.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, when I watched that video, I had an understanding of whatever difficulties that young lady's in, why she's in that difficulties.
The mother's doing damage control now.
Yeah. Yep. And that's sad, man. That's sad. There is something going on, Tommy, that we don't know and we can't see. But the mother just said she can't punish her. What?
Mhm.
You can't punish her?
I mean, she's the boss in the house.
I hear that. You cannot punish her. What you gonna do to her?
Nobody else say brutalize her, but you can punish her.
Of course you can punish her.
You don't have to brutalize her to punish her.
I mean, you don't have to hit someone to punish them.
True.
You don't have to raise a arm, a leg, or anything to punish somebody. But kids have to understand there are consequences for their actions. If they don't understand that, I mean, if you go into school and you acting out, something is wrong. Something
Yeah.
is wrong.
And you come on social media to tell people that you're a single parent. But you can be a single parent, but you can be responsible and stern.
So what does that mean, Tommy, that you're a single parent? What does that mean?
I don't know, maybe she needs somebody to help her not be a single parent anymore.
I mean, I don't understand these things. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna lambaste a person for the amount of children that you have, but that's your choice.
I'm not gonna either.
Yeah.
But it's how you discipline them and how you raise them that matters most.
Raise up a child is when they raise up a child the way you want to be, and when they're older, wouldn't depart from it. There's something like that in the scriptures, right?
Train them up.
Train up a child in the way you want it to be. And when they are old, they will not depart from it, right?
Train up a child in the way of the Lord.
Something to that effect. You know what I mean? And you as a parent, that is your responsibility. That's your responsibility. And if you cannot uphold that responsibility, then you're failing your children. You're failing them.
Yep.
And I don't care how much kids you have. I mean, there has to be some sort of discipline in your household. And you got to put your foot down.
Yep, you have to have parameters that they operate within.
Yep. And if they can't operate within those parameters,
then there has to be consequences.
Yeah. And to me, the kids have to know there are consequences for your actions.
That's it.
There is positive consequences and there are negative consequences. Like you cussing a teacher in school and you calling me to come down there. If I come down there, I'll bust you behind. Yeah.
That's what
times you're different, Tommy.
That's what parents used to do. Social media parents are different though.
Yeah. Right? I mean, that what it appears to me, Hailey. No, Hailey, you're never too old to discipline. Hailey says she's too old for discipline. She brings shame to her mother because the mother never taught her any values. Troy Smith said the mother just as worse. Miss Coover, good night. Yeah? I think it's all about discipline. And the thing about it, Tommy, if the kids are egging her on and she's continue, right? That goes to show you right there. She ain't got no respect. She don't have no respect for authority. And the way, based on what you said, Tommy, the way she's calling her mother and tell her mother come down here right now.
Right.
Like she running the household.
Right, like she's the mother.
She running the household, yeah. Yeah. Well, something gotta give, man. Because we just can't go on this way. So folks, put closing comments in the chat. Miss Coover, Troy Smith, Hailey, Nadia, if you're still there. Akira says, Wall Street, you never responded to my WhatsApp message. Akira, I don't think I get that message, you know. Try sending it again. Try sending that WhatsApp message again. I don't think I got it. Mean Jean as well. Nadia. Captain. Lana, if you're still there. Right? So folks, stay strong, stay put. We're going to go for a quick station identification. And we'll be right back after this. In the village with the DAT Triplet with Professor Wall Street and Uncle Tommy on WZYE 95.9 FM.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
And of course, we are back with you. It's In the Village with the DAT Triplets on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday from 7 to 10 p.m. Tommy boy, we just can't go on this way, man.
Nope.
We just cannot go on this way. You know, something's got to change. Huh? Something got to change. And good night to you, Mean Gene. Yeah? Troy Smith said, with me was Lixon School straight to the police station. Yeah, she calling the mother like she and the mother is rum shop friends. Good night, Mean Gene. The elders of TNT fail the younger generation. Too much lies. Well, boy. For me, boy, something gotta give, boy. Something gotta give.
You just can't go on this way.
You just can't go on this way. We hope something gives to the better sooner rather than later. So my closing comments are: the only things you can take with you when you leave this world are things you have packed inside your heart. The only things you can take with you when you leave this world are things you have packed inside your heart. From where I sit, this is it. The clock on the wall said that's all. I like to stay, but I've got to go. Remember, hard work beats talent when talent does not work hard. And for every 60 seconds of anger, you lose 1 minute of happiness. See you. Same WZYE time, same WZYE channel. Later, folks.
In most things, success depends on knowing how long it takes to succeed. Like I always say, the change you want to see begins with you, the man in the mirror. However, when you look in that mirror, if you don't like what you see, you cannot blame the mirror. Never look down on a person unless you're giving them a hand up. Love you all. Be safe. See you next time.
Okay, thank you, Tom.
You're welcome.
Eileen says, when I'm on my last dollar, cupboard empty, no food on the table, I never worry, I never stress. I turn to my Creator, Elijah, Jah, Almighty God. Thank you, Hailey. Okay. All right, folks, we're gonna go out with preacher tonight. Good night, guys.
I pledge to serve my country, Tobago and Trinidad. I pledge, now that she needs me, I will work hard. I pledge to serve my country, to give her a brand new start. I pledge my love for the auntie with all my heart. Yeah, oh, boom shogolo bongo dong. Yeah, oh, boom shogolo bongo dong. Yeah, oh, boom shogolo bongo dong. Yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, boom shogolo bongo dong. Yeah, oh, boom shogolo bongo dong. Yeah, oh, boom shogolo bongo dong. Now everywhere I turn, people saying, Lord, things hard in Trinidad. Yes, everywhere I turn, all I hear in God, things bad, bad, bad in Trinidad. They running away to their foreign countries. Lord, they doing for them what they should do for we. They telling me that I should go out there. No way, Jose, because I pledge to serve my country, Tobago and Trinidad. I pledge, now that she needs me, I will work hard. You abuse her when things was nice. Now you're crying, Lord. Things hard in Trinidad. Now you have to sacrifice out your flying God. Things bad, bad, bad in Trinidad. You want piece of me, after you get it sweet. You don't want no more truly mango to eat. You still telling me
you. So you're leaving God. Things bad, bad, bad in Trinidad. But before you leave, brother, make up your mind. Don't work like a mule, sister, two jobs one time. Yet you're still telling me that I should go out there. No way, Jose. Because I pledge, yes, I pledge to serve my country, Tobago and Trinidad. I pledge, now that she needs me, I will work hard. Now let's get down to serious work. Stop your crying, Lord. Things hard in Trinidad, and bring back the ship afloat. No denying God. Things bad, bad, bad in Trinidad. If I work with you, brother, you work with me. Together we could rebuild sweet T&T in a gesture of love. Let us all join our hands and sing. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I pledge to serve my country, Tobago and Trinidad. I